fly a million miles away somewhere, just me and you. Can we go MIA somewhere far from this bush? Let's fly a million miles away somewhere, just me and you. I don't care where we go, as long as so far, so far, so far from here. It's about time I took a little trip.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Man, I'm back with another episode of Get It Together with Big Maul. And yeah, starring me, Jamal, Big Maul, whatever it is that you want to call me. As always, I hope you guys have been doing well. Hope you guys have been blessed and doing the right things, knocking out those goals, and being great human beings, man. And being safe, protected, and blessed. So let me tell y'all something. Time has sprung forward. Man, it's that was quick. That was so quick, man, because I remember it was like yesterday when time was falling back, and we lost or we gained an hour of sleep. And now, we just lost an hour of sleep. So it's crazy. It's crazy how fast time is going. It's already March. And I saw D Wade. D Wade made a post on his story on Instagram, and he said that look how fast the year is moving already. It's already March. So if you have anything planned, go ahead and hop on it, man. Get on that journey, get on that road. Because he said we're already halfway to the halfway mark. It's the third month, and halfway through the year is the 6th month, which is June. So yeah, we are halfway to the halfway point. Before we know it, it'll be June. It'll be summertime. So yeah, man, get on that road, hop on those goals, man. Please, please, please. Time is not. Don't be reckless, but yes, definitely, man. Do it. Do whatever you need to do, man. Do whatever it is that you want, that you desire in your heart. I just had the best mango. I felt like I needed to tell y'all that. I just had the best mango that I've ever had in my life. That mango was full of flavor. It was right. It was just a great mango. When I cut that mango up and and I tasted a piece, I was like, oh my goodness. Have y'all ever seen that meme of that woman, the woman and the man? I don't know who they are, but it's a couple of years old now, but it was a meme. They were doing a podcast. They were talking, and she was scratching her head, or she was doing something, and she had a wig on and it came off, and she was like, oh my God, oh my God. But she made it a humorous moment, you know what I'm saying? So it was all good. But that's how I felt when I ate that, when I tasted that mango. I was like, oh my God, this is a great mango. Man, the older I get, the more I appreciate the smaller things, like things just tasting amazingly, tasting better than usual. The older I get, I am appreciating the finer things in life. But anywho, now that we got that out of the way, man, I feel like I just need to get this off of my chest, man. Because this message is for somebody, right? What I'm about to say, I know, because I can even resonate with it myself. And I know you guys can resonate with it. Either you're in this space now or you have been. And you will be, eventually again or for the first time, whatever. But, are you in a season right now currently where you feel like you are moving backwards, like you have been taking steps backwards and not progressing at all? Do you feel like you have lost a step? Do you feel like that? Do you feel like whatever your career goals are, whatever it is that you have planned, you are not moving in the direction that you would want to, or that you envision yourself to be moving at this current time right now in 2025? I want to say it's okay to feel that way. You know what I'm saying? We get caught up in seeing like all these influencers and stuff, And we see all the positives through their videos and all this other stuff, man. And it's great to be positive and show that side to keep people motivated and encouraged. But at the same time, let's not forget that we are not going to wake up every single day and have it. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta dig deep for that drive, for that willpower. Sometimes you gotta kind of force yourself to get up and get going. Some days you just will wake up and not have it, and that's okay. Some days you're gonna feel like the motion isn't going. You're gonna wake up and feel like, dang man, am I even doing this right? Am I even on the right path right now? Or am I missing something? It's all right to feel lost, confused. Even when you doubt yourself, it's okay to doubt because it's gonna happen. There's gonna be plenty of times where, like for instance, you're sitting in a classroom, you're in your college classroom, and you're listening to your professor, and you're about to embark on a essay about writing about the current state of the world, and where you think we are in the world right now. The current shape of the world, whether it be the stock market or gas prices, food prices, wars, whatever. And then you get hit with, you got to write about this topic, and it has to be 1,000 words or whatever the case is, and you're like, wow, am I even ready for this? I mean, how do I write? How do I do this essay? How do I find out what to talk about? How do I draw? How do I summon up the mental fortitude to be able to sit down and type this paper, and sound not only just grammatically correct, but just sound like you know what you're talking about, like makes sense? Am I ready for this class? When you start a new job, it can be a job at McDonald's. As simple as a job as McDonald's. You can be in the kitchen cooking the fries, and you get there on your first day. You've never done it before, and you get there on your first day, and you're like, man, am I really ready to be able to cook all of these fries for people when they want them? I mean, we know everything has timers and all of those different things, but am I fast enough? Am I fluid enough? Am I smooth enough? Do I have the focus to be able to cook these fries and then put them in the bag and then serve the customer? Like, am I friendly enough? Do I look like I'm capable? There's so many questions that come up, and when you're doing, like, even as an influencer, even as a content creator, you can feel like you're doing good one week because you have all of this engagement, and then boom, you have a week that it seems like you're not catching anyone's attention. No one's relating to you. No one's tapping in with your work. And you're like, am I taking a step back? Am I losing it? Am I losing my audience? Am I losing the passion? Am I losing the authenticity? Like, what is it? Where I don't feel like I have it right now. The followers aren't coming, the likes aren't coming, the views aren't coming. Like I said, the engagement isn't coming. There's so many different avenues in life that we go after, that we chase after, and we know the end goal. We know what the result is that we want, but are we ready for the moments that will capital WILL? Are we ready for the moments that will come when we feel so distraught, and we don't know what move to make next. You know, it's okay. It is definitely okay. I've had moments where I'm like, oh, this is amazing. This is good. This is good. I'm in a great place right now. Creatively, I'm in a good place right now. Everything is flowing. I feel good. I am in a great headspace. Um, I'm getting plenty of love on my post. I'm getting great feedback, and everything is just moving at a great pace. And then I get to a point where, wait a minute, I thought this video was good. I thought what I said was going to really stick. I thought the way I edited this video was very, very different and creative. I thought it stood out. I felt like this is the greatest work I've put out, and you don't get any engagement from it. And it's easy to get discouraged by that. It is very easy to get discouraged. It is very easy to sit there and be like, ah, man, well, that didn't work, and I had high hopes for it. Now what? Yeah, it happens. It happens. And I used to be very embarrassed. I would, if the video I posted, if it didn't get a lot of engagement, I would delete it. And it took a while for me to get to a headspace where I'm like, no, I'm gonna keep it up regardless. I want to be able to look back on this video and say, you know what? I still feel like that was some of my best work. Just because it didn't get the attention that I thought it was going to get doesn't mean that I didn't put my heart into it. Doesn't mean that I was intentional with it. And it doesn't mean that I didn't have confidence in it, because I did. I had all of those things. I felt all of those emotions towards that project. So I'm going to leave it there regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm still proud of it. It took a while for me to get there. It's okay. It's okay. You're gonna if you have a business, you're not gonna always get the sales every time. You know, especially starting out, you're definitely gonna have the moments where you question, should you even be doing that? Because in your head, you saw people buying your product, and everyone was wanting it, and you know, it's great to see that vision. You're supposed to think positive. You're supposed to see yourself being successful in whatever it is that you're doing. But we don't think about the fact that it's not that easy. It's going to be difficult. And those difficult ways are going to come here and there. They're going to be in seasons. But what you do during the seasons where there's a down period matters the most, because it's easy to operate when you're on a high. It's easy to keep it going because everything is popping in the right direction. Everything, you're clicking on all cylinders. But it's harder to operate when it's not. So you have to be able to dig deep and find how to get out of that, and to stay encouraged, and to stay motivated. It's hard sometimes, but it's definitely not something that you can't do. I feel like that's what separates people from you know, good or mediocre to great. And it also goes to show just how important whatever it is that you're doing is to you, and just how passionate you are about it. You know, how serious you are about it. You know what I'm saying? If you have a fitness goal and you feel like you're going to the gym every day, and man, you're just not losing the weight like you thought you would be at this point, or you're not gaining the muscle that you felt like you would be gaining at this point. So you're like, well, am I even doing this right? Am I moving backwards? Maybe you need to adjust something. Maybe it's something that you're leaving out, not necessarily moving backwards, because hey, you're going to the gym. Now, if you stopped going to the gym, if you gave up on yourself, and then you started, if you continue to just eat terribly, then yeah, now you're moving backwards. You've given up on yourself. But you keep going to that gym, and then you start monitoring what you drink, what you eat, you start monitoring your calories, and you start getting the proper amount of rest, the proper amount of sleep, and you continue to push and go, then you get there. You get there. But it's not something that's just going to happen within a month or two. You have to be consistent. Even on the days where you feel like you're moving backwards, even on the days where you don't feel like getting up and going to the gym, you don't feel like checking in with your personal trainer, you don't feel like eating clean. You want the junk food, you want the candy, you want the chips, you want the burger and fries, but you have to lock in on that season, even in the moments where you feel weak, but don't give in to it. You just can't give in to it. That's what's going to separate you. If you're going to get discouraged and give in to those demons, to those things that are trying to pull you back, those bad habits, then you're going to be moving backwards, because now you're just setting yourself up for failure. But what I'm trying to get you to understand is it's normal to have all of those feelings. It's normal. It's normal to get discouraged about your business. It's normal to get discouraged about your content. It's normal to get discouraged about your health and your weight. It's normal. But are you going to give in to it? Are you going to give in to it? No, we never give in. They always say the windshield is always bigger than the rear view mirror, because you need to see what's in front of you, not behind you. If you want to see what's behind you, look at the things that you're leaving in the past. Worry, self-doubt, and insecurity, and just all the mistakes and the past sins and everything that you've done. And then you can look back in all the things that you have achieved, all the accolades, all the things that you've learned, things that you've gained. Yes, you can look back at all of those things and stay encouraged by it. And you even can look back at the bad stuff and say, I made it through those things. But you cannot go back there. You do not turn around. You do not slow down and stop and contemplate. No. You just keep going. You just keep going. Continue to look forward. Don't get discouraged about people not supporting you. Don't get discouraged about because you woke up. You've been waking up for the past 4 days, energized and ready to go, but on that 5th day, you're tired and you just don't feel like doing anything. That's okay. That happens. That happened. It's okay to not. It's okay, and we can't be too hard on ourselves when we feel like that. It's okay if you got people that's trying to pull you back. That's gonna happen too. Cut those people off. Say, hey, I'm on a different path. I'm on a different journey. And if you're not trying to get on this path with you, hey, with me, okay, hey, it's cool. Got love for you. Be blessed. But I'm not gonna let you distract me. I am focused. This is a me versus me season that I'm in. And I can't allow you to try to get me off of this road that I'm on, because I'm locked in. You can either get with it or you can get lost. You know what I'm saying? I say that all the time, man. If I post on Snap or IG or whatever the case is, when I'm at the gym, I always say it's me versus me, because it is. It's not me versus the next person. It's not me versus the stranger. It's not me versus my friends. It's not even me versus it's not me versus anything. It's me versus myself. Me versus continuing to separate myself from the past. Me versus my growth. This is me versus the insecurities I used to have. This is me versus all the years I didn't take my health serious. This is me versus me. Just like it's you versus you. And it should always be like that. We are always trying to get better. That's what we're striving for, to get better and better and better. Wherever you have to draw that motivation, you draw it, you get it, and you use it as fuel. But don't dare look back. Don't dare allow all of the negative thoughts to question if you're heading in the right direction. Or once you start questioning it, to turn around. Now you think you're moving backwards because of all the stuff that's loading up into your head. You feel those emotions, but don't act on them. You can feel those thoughts. You can sit there. I always like to say, go ahead and recognize those thoughts, those feelings. Go ahead, identify them, and then be done with them. Deal with them and then be done with them. Oh, I feel sad today. Why do I feel sad? Because X, Y, and Z. Okay, boom. Let me deal with that. Now I'm good. Oh, I feel mad because of X, Y, and Z. All right. Let me sort this out. Why am I on this mission in the first place? Okay, cool. Oh, man, I just saw somebody working out. They look like they're more in shape than me. They look like they have it all together, and look at me. Why am I even looking at this person? Why am I comparing myself to this person? Let me go love on myself and appreciate the fact that I'm even on this journey in the first place. And let me continue pressing on. Simple math, man. Just do the work. That's it. Do the work. Do the work. You versus you. It is all good. Don't move. You're not moving backwards. You're not moving backwards. You are right where you need to be. You are right where you need to be. Y'all better tap into God. Pray and ask God to continue to give you the strength to do whatever it is that you're doing. Even on the days where you feel like you don't have any gas left in the tank. And even when you do, pray to God to continue to for you to be able to continue to go. Continue to have that drive and capitalize on the good, even on the bad. All right. But other than that, I'm gonna let y'all go. Have a great week. Have an awesome week. Do not let this week be mundane. Okay? Don't let this new week be mundane. Do you feel like you're moving backward? If you do, it's okay. Conquer those feelings. Conquer those feelings. Continue to push forward. Don't be so hard on yourself. Love the journey. Love the process. The windshield is bigger for a reason. The windshield is bigger for a reason. Remember why you started. All right? And remember, comparison is the thief of joy. All right? It's you versus you. I'm going to holler at y'all. I'm out of mangoes. So, I'm about to go and get me some. I'm about to go and get me some mangoes. Stock up on my fruit. It's pineapple season. We close to the watermelon season, baby. I can't wait. We closer. So, y'all be amazing, man. Be awesome. Thank y'all. I love y'all. And thanks for always tuning in and showing love. Gratitude is the attitude. Okay? God is the greatest. I'm going to catch y'all next time. Don't forget to subscribe and follow and share and like and do all of those things, man. For sure. I love y'all. Peace.